Hey guys, welcome. How's it doing? Welcome to Friday night here at the Igloo. I am the Iceman Cometh, and we are here to continue our playthrough of the Frozen Wilds DLC on Horizon Zero Dawn. We got started with it on Wednesday, but we didn't get very far. We had a side mission that we wanted to do in the main game before we came over here. We have not finished the main story in the main game yet. We've got a couple of missions left to do. I figured I would do something different from the original time that I played the game, because I originally played it when it came out, and obviously the DLC was not out at that time. It was months later. So we'll play the DLC now, see if there is any difference, if at all. I don't expect there to be anything seriously different at the beginning of the game by doing the DLC before that. So we'll see. I'm going to start off with a side mission. There's a side mission where you can upgrade your spear, or actually it's a Silence's spear. He gave it to us. So we'll get that taken care of first. Probably what we should do, it's actually an errand. Yeah, a Banuk. Shaman. I've always pronounced it Shaman, but some people in the game say Shaman. Tells Aloy of a cave in the far north used by the shamans for materials to craft their spears. We will get spear modification box and some blue gleam, which is some of the currency, if you will, for purchasing specific weapons that are specific to this area, which you can take back with you to the main game. Do that too. Let's see, we get all these things marked. So there was a mark all demonic machines. The only place that you will see those, given the blue background on the monster gallery, if you will. Okay, demonic machines are more powerful and have stronger elemental resistances than their normal counterparts. They are a force to be reckoned with. Okay. And we have run into some of those, obviously.
The tallneck lives? I thought it was frozen and dead.
Nope. We fixed it. That was one of the things that we did on Wednesday night. So yeah, you can see we did fix the tallneck, which is, I think it's right around in here. You notice the circular path there. It was frozen right here. And we had to go find 3 parts to bring it back to life, so to speak. So we did that. All right, so we've got a ways to go. We've got some hoofing to do. Misbehave! Thank you for the host. Everyone. Welcome everyone from the Hive. Happy Friday to everyone.
Didn't anybody ever tell you it's rude to leave before the cake's cut?
The cake hasn't been cut. Nothing to worry about. Oh. We have a shiny. Oh, well, 4 inches, yeah, 4 inches of snow. It's supposed to be kind of nasty here tomorrow. Not snow and ice, mind you, just rain. It's supposed to be like pushing 70 here tomorrow. All right, let's grab this campfire. Well, these merchants get around. Odds. Sources. Oh, man. $20 degrees. Okay, let's see. And clean up a little bit before we head out. It'll burn. Blaze. Chill water. I don't have anything I want to get rid of. That's the bad part. I don't want your sticks, mister. Oh, crystal braiding. Stalker. That's only one. Well, Scorcher. I want to keep that one because it's specific to here. Lance Horn, Charger. Only one of those. I know that's not that big a deal. Let's see, Scrapper, Grazer, Striker. This probably do a lot of the same thing here. And don't want to get rid of any of my crafting stuff. If I can get away with it. Corruption, we don't use that too awful much, so we'll get rid of a couple stacks of that. Primary crafting, yeah, I don't want to get rid of any of that. Blaze, hell no. I'm not getting rid of any of that, forget it. Stack of that. We don't need these. Fast travel packs, don't need to use those. Only one there. Alright, that should be enough. Alright, we got 20 slots and almost 30,000. Nice. It's addicting. Like I was saying in my write-up on it. Whether you have 15 minutes to play or a few hours, you feel like you can be productive. Remember what that... Oh, it must be the bridge. That one girl's... Oh, wow. I was going to go up there to get that campfire. But we'll take a chance that there's going to be one a little farther up.
There. That must be where the water's coming from. Looks like something the old ones built.
Yeah, the girl that was talking about how she said she lost her instrument or something. Takes place down there. It's actually a fairly long quest, as I recall. Beverly Hills, a terror attack. This will be interesting. Wheel of Life behind California terror attack. Beverly Hills, California, March 14th, 2044. In a statement released yesterday, the radical group Wheel of Life has claimed responsibility for last week's terror attack, which has generated fear and uncertainty throughout Los Angeles County. 3 suicide bombers detonated lethal explosives on the grounds of the Juventus Center, a luxury clinic dedicated to regeneration and life extension therapies, as well as killing 5 clinic staff. The attack claimed the life of tech billionaire Aubrey Hopkins, funder of a research project on salamander biology that led to the first successful human longevity treatments. Hopkins himself had been experimenting with the treatments since the early phases of the project. The expense associated with these treatments has thus far made them available only to the world's most affluent. Their use by the rich has sparked widespread controversy, serving as fuel for aggressive responses like those carried out by Wheel of Life. Quote, aging and death flow from the spring of renewal that makes us human. The extension of life and youth by false means degrades our essential nature and brings spiritual corruption. Those who perished last week spent their lives to fill the gap, dividing rich and poor, unquote, read their statement in part. The group's role in the bombing was already suspected, as multiple witnesses recounted the shouting of... But yeah, isn't that normally the way stuff like that goes? Some wacko scientist or something does some weird experiment on stuff. And they do it on themselves first. Let's get that out of there. We're off the map. This would have been a great time to do the Oh, these are fun. Those are fun. Not really. We do the no fast travel because I don't have a point, or I don't have a choice. This errand, because we don't have any campfires up that way yet. The deal with the control towers is that those things regenerate the health of the machines that are around it. And you can see it.
Loaded by that pulse from the tower.
The nice thing is they have those little cell, that right there, that little cell that popped out in the back. Every so often you can pop those. Take those off. Wow. Okay, the question becomes, can I get there going? Oh, cool. Campfire! Probably. I'll probably put us back on the path, too.
I can't feel much of anything in this.
We may do one of those after we finish the side quest here.
Keep that for later.
Is a long way away. Medicinal Ember, trying to get that third bar full. $179. Ah, look at the snow. Ah, love it. down. Sea Star, what's up?
It's cool, everybody.
It's cool, everybody. Happy Friday. I hope your weekend is off to a good start. We are doing the quest in the DLC where you get the spear upgrades. I don't know if you've played the, have you done the Frozen Wilds, Sea Star?
Must be the cave that Shaman told me about. Long way down. And not natural either.
Yeah, it was funny because when the guide was telling us about the quest, he was talking about a cave with metal birds in it. And so what do we have here? We have a drone hangar, and you can guess what's actually inside. But we are here. The way down is here. And we made it all the way up to the top. Oh man, we missed a campfire. Crap. That was probably in the middle of all those. Oh, it must have been that. Oh, goody.
Down here.
Look who we've got here to deal with.
Here's one of the metal birds.
Ooh, medicinal. Some blue gleam. Did you? Okay. Don't forget that you have access to those adept weapons. New Game Plus, so get an extra. Get an
Got
extra
too much
mod
already.
slot for those. I think she can get up there from here. I think what I have to do, if I remember right, I have to move. I have to move the plane. Yeah, I have to move the plane over there so I can jump over.
Focus could turn something up.
Shh. No back seating, Missy. Now we gotta climb up here and the controls are up top. Platform. How to get there.
If I could move that flying machine over a little.
Yeah. Oh, hey, animal figurine. Oh, that's right. There's a place. There's a place on the map in here where those go.
Just have to go up.
Hey.
Maybe there's some way to get that flying machine over here.
Get up there. I mean, she's got orange. There. Doesn't look like anything that she could normally climb on. Thought I'd have had, well, might be the way back out. And oh, there we go. Oh, wrong direction, I
Not
guess.
so grounded after all. Now I can get across.
Thought it was across over in the other place over there. But I'm doing well. I've got a bit of a headache today.
There's the door lock.
Sniffles.
I'll need to configure it.
If those punk technicians think I'm gonna sleep on them waltzing in here and screwing around with the drone routines, they have seriously underestimated my sense of mission. Let's just reset that hololock. Echo, Sierra, Echo.
Ah, crap. Open the door. Bellahar! Thank you very much. Sub hype. Indeed. Thank you. Thank you. 5 months. Awesome. What does this button do? You just launched the nukes, man.
I didn't ask for a bunch of flying cameras. I need security.
There is a hype command, by the way.
And security
For those of you that would like to,
as God is my witness, I will not be caught squirting blanks if and when a major act of
Use it.
terrorism desecrates these facilities.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
I wonder if my focus can pick anything up.
Oh, shush.
Is this show for my benefit? Because I'm benefiting.
I'm benefiting. Welcome. How's your Friday? Thank you for the resub. Very, very much appreciated. Well, it's like I mentioned a few minutes
touched
ago.
this machine since it got sealed in here.
Maybe I'm coming down with something I don't know. Got some sniffles and a headache. So could be. Oh. The mounting rail.
Shouldn't be hard to remove. I'll show it to that shaman when I'm back in Song's Edge.
Leave the hangar. Ban him. Frozen Wilds text data points to Kenny Chow from Harris Bonner. Ban him. Finish him. Kenny, I get it, okay? I really do. Pharaoh is Firebreak's patron. Blevins is Pharaoh's lapdog, or Pharaoh, I guess it is. Circle of ass-kissing, blah, blah, blah. But if you allow Blevins to remain on site, installation is going to take twice as long as we're budgeted for, and I don't know how deep, jeez, Firebreak's pockets are, but I can guarantee you they're not bottomless. Just got done recalibrating the entire fleet. The entire fleet, Kenny. Why, I imagine you wondering? Oh, Kenny, I'm so glad you hypothetically asked. Blevins was unhappy with the baseline behavioral routines of the security drones, you know, the ones he selected himself. Not aggressive enough, he said. I doubt a Rottweiler mounted on an ICBM would be aggressive enough for him. So we patched in some combat behaviors, which, let me tell you, was not easy. Basically outfitting these things for war. Think about that, Kenny. Bleeding-edge combat drones patrolling an empty wilderness. Also, Blevins can play army on Firebreak's dime. I'm begging you, Kenny, find a way to bar him from the hangar. Please. Harris. Yeah, it... Let's see. Well, I guess we can just go back out the way we came in, right? Oh, here we go. There's... Yeah, we're going to have to deal with the stalker. I think it's going to be here when we go out. The older I get, the less inclined I get to work when I'm sick. I didn't switch my bow back. So we'll just deal with him with this thing. Yeah, we were just talking about the weather earlier before you guys came in. Misbehave is supposed to get 4 inches tomorrow. Snow. And we're supposed to have just bad weather pretty much all day. Happy Friday! Happy Friday, Alien King. What's going on? Yeah. We're getting some, they're over in like Mississippi and Alabama right now, but they're supposed to hit us tomorrow morning. So, yep, same with us. Severe thunderstorms, tornadoes, yeah, the whole shebang. So, yeah, it's going to be pretty crappy tomorrow. All right, let's get out of here. I got what we came for. It's pretty short. That's why they call it an errand, because it doesn't take very long to do. This will allow us to have 2 mod slots in our spear.
So this thing will improve my spear, huh?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. I usually get one of the things that I usually do on Saturday mornings, since I don't stream on Saturday mornings anymore, was go get my groceries and stuff as early as possible. If I feel like it. If I don't, if I feel like I do right now, I might not. I may just wait till later. Oh, hi. Oh. Got there. Fight me!
Makes this a little easier.
Look at that tail. Really whip that thing around too. Me? Yeah. I don't change my schedule much. Weekdays, weekends, holidays, vacations. My body gets up when it wants to get up and I don't fight it anymore. All it'll do is give me a headache. If I try to, you know, if I wake up and say, oh my god, it's 5 o'clock, I'm not getting up. Try to go back to sleep. I might sleep for another hour or so, but if I do, I'll wake up from that with a big headache and it's just not worth it. So I'll just get up and deal with it. All that chill water that we've been holding on to. Alright, where are we? Yeah, we gotta go all the way back. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that so we can get the upgrade so we can see what I had. I'm assuming the one that I had in there before from the first playthrough is still in it. But I can't see it because I don't have the capability to upgrade it until I turn this piece into him. And I get that that box, modification box or whatever it's called. Oh crap, one thing I need to do this weekend is find a value that I want to use for that water thing.
A failure to survive is still a failure.
Channel points. It'd be pretty cheap, I think. Give it to me, sir. Yeah, this is the guy that's got the
Lion's thirsty for rain.
headdress
Me?
that's
Not so
as
much.
big as a house.
Why even call yourself Banuk?
Is this what you...
Hush, hush. A shaman's secrets are not spoken aloud.
Is this what you wanted me to find?
Bind it to your spear. Use it to attach this for now. You'll find more, I'm sure.
Why are you helping me?
The blue light is fading. The machine songs are ending, and what does the conclave do? They sit, they chant, they observe. No more. We must fight for it. And you are a fighter. We share a cause.
I'm not sure we do. I'm not even sure what the cause is. But I'm grateful.
No need for thanks. Only action.
Now I can attach modification parts to my spear. Works for me. Might as well get started improving my spear.
Oh, yes. All right. Inventory. Let's open up that box. Oh, yeah. What do we got down here? Yeah, we found another Kojima piece. I mean, there's a museum. There it is. And open! I got a rock. See, some of these are... Those, okay. Crafting. No, inventory, I guess. Mods. Let's actually see what we've got in it. Here we go. Nothing! Silence's Lance. This melee weapon has a quick light attack, R1, slower heavy shock attack, R2, and the ability to override unlocked machines. Okay, weapon damage. Pretty low. Alright, so all these purple mods that we've been... Alright, looks like they're just damage. Just straight up damage. At least for now, so... we'll do... just put the two highest ones in there and get rid of the rest. There's no reason to keep the rest. I only have one spear. Right. Mods. Hope I don't wind up regretting this. Actually, we can get rid of some of these too, the blues and the greens, like we've been doing all along. Right, 19. Resist corruption. That's probably not a bad one to put on. Somewhere. Unfortunately, the shield weave armor does not have any mod slots in it. I guess in theory you shouldn't need anything to mod if you have that. Okay. Done. Everything is full. Okay. Story time. The Shaman's Path. Waterlog. We might do that tonight, maybe? We'll see. Shaman's Path level 30. Rumors of daemons and spirits abound in the Banuk territory of the Cut. To learn more, Aloy must find someone who can separate fact from fabrication. Oh no! We have a redemption! And I was just saying earlier before you came in, Alien King, about 20 minutes ago would have been a great time for somebody to redeem that because I didn't have a choice. Hoofing it. 30 minutes, right? Alright, let me get the timer going. And if I inadvertently, due to habit, do it, remind me and I will reset the timer. Gotta be 30 minutes uninterrupted. Alright, let me get the countdown started again. 30 minutes, just like the other day. You'll see it over at the bottom of your screen to my left. Start that. Okay, 30 minutes, no fast travel. Yikes. Oh, that's not so bad.
This one's coming along nicely. A little longer, and the colors will really sing.
Any news from the hunt?
The herd
I'm still
isn't
waiting for
roaming
somebody
far
to
from
redeem
camp.
the Poseidon adventure.
Then we wait. But I
That's the one I want to see somebody redeem. Oh, I know. I know. It's yeah. I don't. You know. It's not that big a deal. Do you want me to do it right now? I can do it right now. The only problem is I won't have a separate timer for it. How about we do it? How about we do it after we finish the 30 minutes? Is that all right?
We're letting the Oseram take Dervahl? They'll give him a rap on the knuckles and let him go.
Where am I going?
Bergren said Araya's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far.
I could be cheesy about it and walk. But I'm not going to do that. Just play normally.
That must be Naltuk, looking out at that tower.
Oh, we have to do it like this time, huh?
Or signal.
Looks like it. Yeah, like I said, these are fun. Not.
Naltuk?
Who are you? How did you find me?
Bergrand told me you'd be out here.
He's persistent. I've told that Oseram 1,000 times. I don't need to buy anything.
And I'm not selling. I just need to find Araya.
Well, you won't. She's gone where only shamans can tread. She seeks guidance from the voice in the blue light. That is her task. And the task she gave me is to observe the daemon's work. To stop it spreading, if I can. But what can I do about these towers? In only a few weeks, they've sprouted throughout the cut. The daemon's energy pulses from them. Rallies the machines, even repairs them.
That's the big thing, is repairing them. Got to deal with that thing first.
Frenzing machines?
Look there. Those with the purple markings. They belong to the daemon. They're stronger, more dangerous.
I've seen something like this before. A corruption. But it wasn't from your daemon.
You have? Well, then you know more than I do. These towers, were they part of your corruption?
Those are new to me too.
Like I said, they empower the daemon's machines. They must be stopped.
Will you tell me where Araya went?
You ask a lot of questions.
Only when I'm not getting the answers I need.
There's but one voice Araya wants to hear right now, and it isn't yours. I'm sorry.
All right, you want to stop the spread of the daemon's work? I know how to get started. With my bow and spear.
Outlander, wait. Won't you tell me your name?
Aloy.
Yola. It's
If you fall
Yola.
to the daemon's machines, at least I can properly recount your efforts to Araya.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. But I won't fall. And when I'm done, you're gonna tell me where she is.
Yeah, so like I was saying before, you have to wait
Maybe I could override it.
until that power source or whatever that is on the back gets exposed. Yes, and that does mess with your shield on the shield weave armor, as you can see. Find a good spot to get a... Let's go ahead and mark the critters that are here.
The tower took my shields out. I can kill the machines, but what about the tower? Anything to destroy it.
See, these guys can see you in the grass. Hide behind the tree and block him a little bit till he gets over here.
Need to override the tower. Take control.
planning to do it, but he decided to come over here and mess with me. Go. That doesn't kill the animals or the machines. All it does is it keeps them from being healed by it. So you still have the same guys that were there before. So
I felt that. Can be destroyed.
it's a little more challenging when you have the bigger machines to deal with, obviously. Anything over here from... I don't remember if it drops anything. If you can sneak up to it, you can override it too. It's like you can a machine or a tall neck. Stick your spear in there and you're done. I don't remember what it does. It may damage machines when you do that, because you technically you're kind of overriding it.
There's frost between my teeth.
There's frost between my teeth.
Now we know how to deal with the machines in the towers. The daemon's next.
Perhaps Aurea should meet you after all. What she truly seeks
I've got
is
skills.
comfort. After what I just saw, you could show her that. She's in retreat beyond those mountains, the ice rasps. You'll have to walk the shaman's path to get there.
Perfect.
You'll know you've reached the end when you come to a shrine. A great machine covered in blue gleam. Shamans who complete the path take a piece of it as reward. If you make it that far, you should too. You'll have earned it.
You said something about blue gleam at the end of the shaman's path?
Yeah, we already have
A
some
crystal that builds on the bodies of machines in the oldest ice. We Banuk believe it's the stuff of the blue light, frozen as it escapes their shells. You might be more interested that merchants will trade well for it.
Bergren told me you're Aurea's apprentice.
In her absence, I serve the chieftain and his Werak as an advisor, a scout, a speaker for the blue light.
A lot of responsibilities.
I don't know if I can live up to Aurea's example, but I have to try. I owe her that much. She took a chance on me, an aspiring shaman from the edge of the world. No one else would.
Were you with Aurea when they attacked the mountain?
I wish I had been, even with all that happened. I'm no warrior, though, so she bid me wait. When Aurea and the chieftain returned, I saw them argue bitterly. I don't know what about exactly. Then she came to me, gave me my task, and left us.
I also love the little, the ponytail part of the headdress that they wear.
How do I
Some of
cross
them.
this shaman's path?
Go to the ice rasps. Then follow the markers through the ice caves and the waterfalls, and make the climb to the shrine. But be careful. The path is meant to be an ordeal, the final trial of a young shaman's training.
And I'll find Araya at the end of it?
No. She goes further up, somewhere inside the mountain.
Inside
If
the
you
mountain?
see her, would you tell her, I have faith she will hear the voice again.
Okay.
Alright, I guess I'm off to the ice
Hoof
rasps
it.
to find this shaman's path.
I wonder if there's actually a limit to the amount of time that she can do this. I mean, if I wanted to like run like this for an hour, not that I would really want to. Wonder if she could. Kiln. Oh, look at the aurora up there. It's all over the place.
These mountains must be the ice rasps. The shaman's path begins somewhere up above.
Gonna grab this, but I'm not gonna use it. I have to be able to grab campfires. So when I'm allowed to fast travel, I can fast travel. See, green, is that skin? No, green is bone, blue is skin. So you can pretty much tell right away when you kill something what you're going to get. If it's white, it's just, if the icon is white, it's just meat. But if it's the other two, then you could potentially get, and you will get the other stuff in addition to the meat. Put on your platform shoes. Time to climb. Oh man, look at all that stuff. All that stuff.
I'm pretty far up. The shaman's path must be around here somewhere. This must be one of the markers Naltuk told me about. Looks like each marker points to another, giving directions. Took a wrong turn.
No, you didn't.
Guess I'm heading deeper into the cold, creepy ice cave. This isn't the way out. Some gear, though.
Nice.
this chime for? To help guide the way with sound? If there's more, maybe my focus can find them.
That's kind of cool too. Is it made out of bone? Guessing.
Not this way. Better go back after I grab this loot.
He knows what's going on. Priorities. Yep, you got it. Got it.
Yep, focus can pick up the chimes. Should help me find my way.
Oh, metal. Okay, metal. Metal fragments. Ranged as bells. A little bit of Hell's Bells playing in the background. Alright, there's something over there. Looks like another guiding light. Whatever it was.
Another marker. Good. Okay, that way then. Wrong way.
Man. She needs to make a comment like, what, no loot? I'm disappointed. It's that way, so I won't go this way. Bit. Let's see if anything. Here. Interest.
Wait. Back?
Uh-oh, we've got some critters. I can hear you.
A chime. Not sure I saw this fork before.
You did. Decided not to take it.
Not this way. But then, where?
Stalker. I didn't hear resupply crates. Oh, looks like he's the only one in there.
I see. Up.
It's that way, but we'll go up here first.
Stalkers. Better be careful.
Alright, that looked like it's the way we're supposed to go, so we'll go down this way first. Whoops. Nice stuff that I have a lot of room for. Reinforced outfit weave. Not too bad I can't use it. They're gonna know I'm here. I do that.
Through here.
Is he gonna come all the way up here? He's gonna go hide. The other one go? Combat music in this game is so good too.
On we go. Hopefully out of this cave.
Down you go. Oh, I figured out why slots weren't working. I don't know if I mentioned it in Discord or not. The token that you have to get in order to be able to connect your bot and your streamer account to the chat bot had expired, and I didn't realize it. So that's why those weren't working. But as you can see, they're working now. Chime. There was an update to chatbot today too, by the way.
Done with the cave. So what's next on this path?
Ah, look at that valley. Look at that valley. Oh, damn. It's a good thing I didn't hit that button. Ow. Bad. Why not? Did I not hit the buttons? I thought I did.
How does this bridge work? Looks like it needs to fill up with water before I can cross. Around the bend we go.
Alright, we can go up that way. Or this way. Oh, sawtooth. Oh, yay. Yay me. Oh, there's nothing up here except a crate. That made that decision a lot easier. Oh, the timer's up.
Now how do I cross this one?
Alright. Alright, C-Star, thank you for coming out. I appreciate it. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your, well, enjoy your Saturday, I guess. Okay. Time for the Poseidon adventure. Who's ready? You wanted it. You got it. Probably a good thing that you're leaving, C-Star, because you said when I tested this with you and Andalito that it made your head hurt. So, here you go. Let me start the timer. We got 15 minutes. That's why it's only 15 minutes, because this will be rather jarring. If somebody comes in here and watches this, they're going to say, what the hell is going on? Alright, so...
Down, then up.
Kick it.
Down it is.
Like I said, that's why it's only 15 minutes.
There's the way up.
More blue gleam. Pigment. Oh, that's right. That's another collectible. Collectible in the DLC. What's back here? Anything else? Oh god. I don't know if there's any way I could do that. Unless I did it unless I did it strictly on the monitor.
I need to pull the rope to move this thing into position. Okay, the bridge is filling up.
Alright, now it's going to do the same thing that the other one did. Right? Gotta wait for it to... no. Not it. Oh, there's a rope right here. Duh. Up, girl.
Made it.
The itsy bitsy Aloy went up the water spout. Okay, so raise your hand if you've tried to do this to get it to look right. Nothing down there. Could I even get back up? Already went past that one. Cutscene. Oh my god. WTF.
Irving wasn't exaggerating. There's definitely something new out here. And I don't think it's friendly.
I wish there was a way to get rid of the HUD in the game and you just let it sit here for like 30 seconds and record it. I could use that as my background for my break screen. Thank God there's a campfire.
Don't like the sound of that.
And another monster! Help me, mommy! Oh, if we get in a fight when the screen's upside down, you guys are gonna throw up all over yourselves. You too, timer, you! Yeah, see, you see the receptacle right there. If I could get over there, I could overwrite it.
It's pointing right towards those machine homes.
Alright, what do we got down there? Can you see anything? I don't know what I gotta do to get down to it. Hello! Hello, beastie. That's like a frost claw, I think. Yeah. Oh, great. Now I need the damn... Alright, we gotta switch weapons here. Depth Hunter Bow. Is it? The damn sound that the tower makes is freaking ominous.
Okay, I guess we're doing this, big boy.
Oh, really? You can hit me through that? Oh, he didn't like that too much, I don't think.
The pulse gives them energy, repairs them.
How about we do that? And we still have to fight it, but at least we don't have to worry about it being regenerated. Can we actually override it, I wonder? Not that I've ever tried to do that. Not over there anymore. Nice.
Scary new machine. Done. Now back to finding Araya. Which means I've got to climb.
We did it! We did it! Yay!
Wow, he didn't
Breath is ice. Before I even breathe out.
leave much behind. Oh, nice. The fire of gravity. Oh, she's full on a medicine pouch, too. Get back up. Get a quick save. Although I'm sure we got one. As soon as we killed that thing.
I can't spare the weight.
Okay. You big dummy. What'd you think was gonna happen?
Should be able to get up there.
Ring. Shall we end the punishment? Alright, flip it back. Alright, transform. Flip. Vertical. Yay, we're back to normal.
This must be the shrine Naltuk was talking about. Guess I should take some blue gleam. Sparkles. You can see why it's worth a lot.
Is it too long? Should I shorten it to like maybe 10 instead? I'll have to go back and watch it later. I mean, I can't imagine it was actually a whole lot of fun for you guys. Especially since there was a boss fight in the middle of it.
Naltuk said Araya went past the shrine, up into the mountain. I'd better take those stairs.
Where are we on the map? We're about as far, yeah. We're right there on the edge.
An ancient door. Maybe Araya's inside.
Oh, we get to explore. Nice.
March 10th, 2046. I just spent 16 hours in here, trying to install upgrades to improve efficiency for the central processing unit. Project Firebreak is going to need the brain power. Let's just hope I'll have enough of my own. Anita stayed with me the whole time. We got a lot done, but every time she brushed by and I smelled her hair... Oh boy.
Oh
I
boy.
should just go to bed.
Lots of strange equipment. What was this place?
This is Director of Security Blevins resending the
Blevins.
emergency supply order. Try reading it this time, okay? You weasels don't want me calling my people in SLC.
Yeah. That. All right, I updated it in the description. I'll have to do the one in Discord later. Do that on break. Here, I wonder. Or
Director of Security Blevins is writing us like a petty tyrant. I can't even sneeze without triggering his control issues.
the door again. Okay, I've been hearing that some of our staff members are having trouble with our state-of-the-art, ultra-secure, and absolutely necessary lambent orbicular door access. So here's the slow version again. The thingy in the middle is the source node. Turn it on. Yeah, I know, hard, right? Then you got to turn the other nodes so that the data stream containing your credentials gets back to the source. Excuse me, some nodes are used to buffer corrupt or suspect data, so avoid those. Shouldn't be too tough, because, you know, they're red, like a stop sign. Guessing you were taught this in preschool, but with this crowd, who knows? Anyway, that's it. Get the data stream back to the source, and the door opens. It's really not that tough, but if you need me to, I'll hold your hand while you give it a try. Actually, scratch that. Do it yourself. I'm not going to touch your hand. Side, okay.
Those nodes on the floor must be connected to the door.
Multi-purpose.
Well, that did something. What am I supposed to do with these lights?
Okay.
These things turn, changing the flow of light.
Guess we gotta get it to there, I think. Clockwise.
All right, let's see if the door's open.
What's in here? Alright, that's a worthy enough trial, I guess. I'm gonna go through all of this.
Fresh air ahead.
Cutscene when we drop out, maybe?
Out again. Maybe I can get back inside through that structure over there.
But wait, there's more.
Looks like I need to get to those stairs.
Kick it down from up there, probably.
Not much higher to climb. Maria must be close.
Now where are we? Even closer to the edge of the map.
She has to be in here somewhere.
Stage 2 complete. To YNPF-all, December 23rd, 2046. First stage of main facility complete. Attention all staff. It's with pride that I announce the completion of the first level of infrastructure on our primary facility. This compound will be the nerve center for our project and will require the team's continued best efforts to realize by the deadline. But even though there is much more to be done, you should be pleased with all you've accomplished so far. Please find attached a detailed plan, for mustering out of the auxiliary space, which will serve as a contingency site as we proceed with the main facility. 90% of our personnel must be relocated by 5 p.m. Wednesday. Her name does not appear on the assignment list. Please email Marissa with me in CC. Your dedication, talent, and intelligence remain daily sources of inspiration. Dr. Kenny Chow, Project. Certainly looks lived in.
Someone hacked the menu board to display obscene messages about our colleague, Mr. Blevins. Is this the most advanced geological project ever undertaken, or a junior high locker room? Come on, people.
Sometimes I wonder if my chat is like that.
I ask again, as I've asked 1,000 times. Speak to me. What more would you have me do? Is there no prayer that will reach you? No mark that will break your bonds? Ah! I can't help you if you won't speak. A whisper is all I ask, to guide me. Who? No. How? How did you get here? The way was sealed by the spirit herself.
I used one of these. I could show you.
Yes, show me. Please.
Well, in just a minute. You're gonna have to wait. Security measures. 4 out of 14. Anita! As much as I hate the fact that Blevins installed lambent orbicular technology on the lower security door, I admit that for the auxiliary data center, it makes sense, especially given our goals for the central processing unit. I'm sure you're painfully familiar with the process by now, but just in case you need to forward instructions to your team, To access the system, activate the source node in the middle, then manipulate the other nodes to direct the data stream with your credentials back to the center. Make sure to avoid the red nodes. They're used to isolate any corrupt or suspected data. I'm sure someday you'll thank Blevins for making your work so very, very secure. Getting. Let me do the other one first. Look for the cube. Oh, hey, another animal. It's a bear.
Huh. A little figure of some strange animal.
Yep, there's a museum where we'll need to put those when we find them.
Kenny and I don't need to fight about the laundry, so instead we fight about incommensurability and restrictions on machine intelligence.
Oh, okay. That's it. And all of those. Okay. Solve the puzzle for Aurea. You'll be our friend.
Sounds bigger, but I'll bet the goal's the same. Get the light back to the source.
Start. It's there. Oh. Oh, it's coming from the center. Duh. Okay. Yeah, some of these are no, it doesn't work either. Take it to the red. Alright, so it comes out here. Really only two choices. Go there, come down from the center. Oh, we can change it. Can't. Okay. Alright, so reach there, so this is the only way that it can go. I seem to remember solving a lot of these by going backwards, as I recall. Start from the end, get them lined up that way, go there, and you go from here. Only way that one can go that way. Have to here, then this one would be there, then to here. No, that's not right. That one instead. Okay, it comes out there, goes there, and then comes over here, then comes this way. Then we go here. Will that work? That way. Either. Oh, crap. There. Get this one, or we rotate that one counter. Take it there. Get that there. Here. Get it. Holy crap. I don't remember these being this difficult. I don't think you have to use all of the nodes. See that? See, that can't work. Go back around this way. I'm just going to lead it back there, which you can't do. No. Go there. No, can't be that. No way it can be that. This one seemed to get us the farthest earlier. Okay. Here, then we go here. There you go.
Auxiliary channel recovered. Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. Is someone there? Aurea? Aurea, I need you. No, I will not submit. Aurea, the daemon is working. Aurea.
Transmission terminated.
You brought the spirit's voice back. You heard it. The voice of the spirit calling to me from the heights of Thunder's drum. She was able to throw off the bonds of the daemon for a moment. Because of what you did. Who are you? And what do you want?
I'm Aloy. Naltuk sent me. He thought that you could use my help.
He was not mistaken. You've been a revelation. Now I know for certain that the spirit endures. Perhaps together we can find a way to set her free.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I came all this way for answers, and so far, I haven't heard any.
It seems to me that you are the answer. But of course, I'll tell you all I can.
Question time.
The daemon. What do you know about it?
I spoke with the spirit many times. First here, then inside Thunder's drum. The last time... She told me she was under attack by something that could not be seen by mortal eyes. Something... evil. She named it the daemon, and said it needed her power to do what it willed. And she begged me for help, to find a way to destroy her, if necessary, to keep it from using her. That was 5 years ago. I didn't hear her voice again, until today.
What kept you from the spirit, after it begged for help?
I went to Artok, hoping he could protect her. But the war with the Karja still raged, and before I could reach him, I was ambushed by the Mad Sun King's kestrels, and taken to Meridian in chains. I wasn't able to return to Thunder's drum until long after the liberation, not until last thaw.
You said you returned to Thunder's drum. That was the expedition that went bad. I saw the funeral.
Yes. Once there was finally peace with the Karja, Aratak and I gathered a Werak of great hunters to defeat the daemon. And yet, the old door to Thunder's drum was gone, replaced by a gate we could not pass, and many machines. We were crushed. Aratak called a retreat, but we had already lost our best. We abandoned them to the snow as we fell back. After, he and I could not agree on what to do next. So I came here, hoping against hope to hear the spirit again. And because of you, I did.
You seem to have a history with this voice, this spirit.
She saved my life. Here, years ago, during the war with the Karja. A raid scattered my Werak. I was cut off, alone. I lured the enemy into the Rime Drifts, hoping to lose them in the mist, but they endured, so I took refuge in this cave. That's when I heard her voice. A wanderer, lost like me. A spirit of the blue light, yet sundered from it. She asked me for aid. She chose me, but I was in no position to help, not with the Karja after me. So she helped me first. By closing a door on the mountain below, one you must have opened to get here. Locked by means similar to those found in this room. It kept the Karja from reaching me. Safe from them. I was able to do as she asked.
What did the spirit want from you?
She said she was hurt. Incomplete. She needed bones. Parts not unlike what you'd find in a machine. They were here, in this room. She wanted me to bring them to Thunder's drum. So I did, and she showed me how to heal her. So began our communion.
You had a communion with the spirit?
Yes. Inside Thunder's drum is a room like this one, only larger, with an altar. I went there many times to speak with her.
What did she say?
She told me she was lost and needed my help. She asked questions about our lands, our tribe, and she listened. With patience. With wisdom. I told her things long kept silent about my family, my dreams, my fears. She never tired of me. Never judged. We kept each other's company.
Aurea, what do you think the spirit is?
I see. You are not Banuk, and our songs are not familiar to you. You do not know of the blue light. That which struggles to survive in our hearts and animates the machines. The essence of life, and in its purest form. Harmony. As the anger of the machines grows, this light has faded from the world. And the spirits it sustains are stranded. That's what she is. A lost soul. Cut off from what it needs. Lonely. Forsaken. I must help her. We must.
I'm not sure if I understand. But I want to.
That's all I need.
Bergren said you might know something about a man named Silence. That you may have had dealings with him at the Conclave?
When that name is spoken, secrets soon follow. Or vanish, as the case may be. Why do you want to know?
He's done some terrible things. But he's also helped me when no one else could. I don't know as much about him as I'd like to.
I would imagine his aid is very powerful, but it will not come without cost. Unfortunately, I am sworn to an oath of secrecy by the Conclave on this matter.
I get that. Spear. But you and I are trying to help each other, right?
Yes, but I would be breaking an oath, and that I cannot do.
About Silence?
I've told you all I can. There's nothing more I can say.
Let's see if I've got this straight. We heard two voices. One you call the spirit, captured somehow by the one you call a daemon. Whatever this daemon is, it's related to the machines and why they've become more dangerous. I want to know how. Both the spirit and the daemon on the mountain.
How you doing?
Thunder's drum.
Happy Friday.
So why don't we go there and figure out what it all means?
We can't. Thunder's drum is dangerous.
Thunderdome.
More than you can imagine. The daemon has secured it. Besides, Aratak won't let us go. As chieftain, he controls the pass to the mountain, and he can't be reasoned with.
Sounds like you need a new chieftain.
Ha! There's an idea that's certain to win us friends. You said you were a hunter. And I'll wager you're not an ordinary one. It's not impossible, even for an outlander. And Aratak couldn't refuse the challenge if you were known among the Werak.
Wait, me? Challenge Aratak? I don't want to be chieftain of anything, much less a bunch of Banuk that don't want me.
But you want to go to Thunder's drum, don't you? You heard the spirit. She is suffering, tormented by the daemon. She longs to be free.
Longs to be free.
And perhaps, when released from her bonds, she can give you the answers you seek.
I can't believe I'm agreeing to this. Fine. What do I have to do?
Get the Werak's attention to show the worth of your claim. Win at the hunting grounds. Kill bandits that prey on the cut. Or speak to my friend Sakuli. You help her, you'll definitely get noticed. Do all you can.
We gotta talk to Sakuli.
When the time comes for you to throw your spear at Aratak's feet, I will be there to back your claim. Until then, I'll be here to answer any questions you have about the challenge. Oh, and one more thing. In the box over there is a weapon, like my own. Take it. You may find it useful.
Pieces of coat hangers. You got it. No. Storm Slinger weapon. Blue Gleam. I got 10 of those now. Completed side quest. Side quest? Supposed to be. For the Werak. Okay, let's see if there's check through here and see if there's anything that I need to open. Because that's what I do. Let's see, gather pigments and deliver them to Sakuli. Oh, I wonder if that's the painter girl. They're out the bandit camp. Complete a trial. The hunting grounds. Okay, so what we're going to do, now that I'm actually allowed to fast travel again, Sakuli is way down here. Trial. Complete a trial at the hunting grounds. I think it's probably just like the hunting lodge in the main game. Just do one of them, just something real simple, just to complete it. We'll fast travel there. I'll get a manual save because we are about 10 minutes past break. Oh my god, don't even mention cookies, dude. I haven't had a cookie all day. Actually, I haven't had one in a while either. It's probably a good thing. Okay. The Looming Shadow. Yes, I do. Alright. Let's put a pause on it. So yes, I actually remembered to pick my songs today.
I have to pee!
Yes, I do.
By request.
I have to pee.
Take a whiz, make a pit stop, drain the main vein!
I need to talk to Squirrel to get me a pee icon, get Toby clinched over like he needs to pee. I just haven't had a chance to do that yet. So yeah, let me take a break. About 8 minutes, and we'll continue. Sit tight. Okay, yeah, that's one of the bad things, if you want to call it that, right? Is you can't watch. It's pretty bad for me actually because I have a full-time job, 7 to 4. I get home, I have time to eat, I have time to do my stream prep for the day, and then I stream for 3 hours and I do my uploads and stuff after that, and then I go to bed. I have like almost no time in the week, during the week, to watch anybody. And I hate that, Maybe I should just cut my time down a little bit, and so that way I can watch more people than I do. Because there are some awesome streamers out there, right? Am I right? That deserve our attention.
Think of summer sun. Breeze through the trees.
Plus I can't stop messing around with and tweaking my own stuff. If I could just dumb down that gene a little bit. That would give me some free time back. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's, and I'm kind of a perfectionist anyway, kind of like what I was just mentioning. I'm always, adjusting this, adjusting that, tweaking this, tweaking that. There are times when I wished I didn't do all of that, but then again, if I didn't, then my product, if you will, wouldn't be up to my standards. So, what are you going to do? No, it's not. And I do a 2-minute recording of my setup. I test my alerts, my music, transition between scenes, all that stuff. I do that before every single stream without fail, just to make sure everything is working properly. And even when I do that, things still don't work sometimes. It's like, what are you going to do? You just try to do the best you can with it, and just deal with those rare problems when they come up. Oh, hey, we got a side mission up there. Up to the top. Or at least high enough. We'll go grab that and at least get it get it on the books. Do it later.
If Ikri's not coming back...
She'll be back. She never falters.
But if she has... then I'm the one who can throw a spear the farthest.
And I'm the one who can climb ice the fastest.
You have passed one test. The next test is of silence.
What business do you have here, girl?
Excuse me, girl? I'm 19, I'll have you know, sir. White Teeth Chieftain.
What are your hunters doing so far out here?
We are of the White Teeth, come down from the jawbone of Banur to test those who would run with us.
A test? In those hunting grounds?
No, it is an ordeal. Survive upon the glacier and the knife trail, as our ancestors did. It's been a harsh season. 2 have yet to return. We shall wait. Then we shall bless their attempt. Then we shall leave.
What does this ordeal involve?
To scale the glacier's face and endure 4 days and 4 nights, sustained only from the frozen ground of the machines. Our shaman has blessed the ordeal and permitted their harvest.
Metal to fashion weapons. The rest is forbidden.
What about the 2 who haven't returned?
It was their ordeal to face alone. Their life or death. Those who return know the White Teeth run alongside them. Those who do not know the White Teeth marked their attempt.
How generous. You're from Banur. Do you know about Aratak and Araya?
Strong names indeed. They have many songs. But there is a reason they roam out here, in the cut, and not among the great Weraks. This obsession with Thunder's Drum will be their undoing.
So who are the White Teeth?
Warriors. The first and the best. All young hunters hungry for the fight seek to run with us. Now the machines are angered. There was always fighting. We are well served, eh, Shaman?
Every day lightning cracks in the smoke of battle. Every night a new name to honor in song.
I've said this before. I love the way the
Aren't you even
outfits
going to
look.
look for your missing hunters?
That mixture between
As
that
months
Native
pass,
American
the
type
meltwater
stuff and
often
the
carries
old,
the bodies out.
Unbelievable.
the old ones.
If there's a chance they're alive, then I'll look for them.
Even if they did still live, they will not accept your aid, Outlander. To us, survival is sacred.
Nothing else can be relied upon.
We'll see.
It's like some of these people, you can't even see their face.
Survival
All
is
the
sacred.
stuff they have on.
So they leave people to
This
die.
Meridian is a place where your every need is met. No wonder the Carja is so...
Standing over here all by yourself. Talk to her?
Even if I cared to travel south, I'd not get much further than the Grave Horde. That place disturbs me.
We have already been to the Grave Horde, thank you very much. And we killed the Deathbringer. And all comers. Everybody. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know. I know exactly what you're talking about. I wasn't taking offense at what you were saying at all. Another campfire. Man, it's like they're all over the place. Alright. Oh, hey, we've got boxes. Another trial error. What could this one area? Wonder what this one could be. Oh, you just now saw that? That's not that's not the final value. I think I put that in there. But it's I have to decide what an appropriate amount for it is. I was thinking maybe either 1,000 or like 1,200 or 1,250. Let's see. Is there anything we need to dump here? Crap. That we can get rid of. That we can get rid of. That. If I want to get rid of any of those for sure. That we can get rid of. That's it. Any odds? Spear damage, we don't need that. Anything blue or green. These here, with that specific design that you see there, with it looks just like these, but it's got that kind of gold yellow inlay in it. Those are specific to the DLC. Just FYI. You can only get them in here. Okay, who's the here he is right there. Her.
Keeper, Araya said that I should compete in the trials here.
Araya did? She's never sent someone before. And what is your reason
Got
for
cataract
training?
in her left eye.
I would ask this of any Banuk who attempted the trials.
I'm going to challenge Aratak to become chieftain of his Werak.
Well, you better get started then.
You look like you've got some stories to tell.
Oh, I outlived most of my stories. I ran with the Thunder's daughters long ago before they ran their course. For a time, we shook the snow off the men of Ben-Or. I couldn't last. Some fell in glorious battle. Some were exiled in infamy. Still glorious, if you ask me. Others had a worse fate.
What's worse?
To grow old. And find that all the rules and traditions you fought so hard against are still there. That's why I tell all the hunters I train to stay young.
Tell them to stay frosty, too?
How do the trials work around here?
There's no Karja medals. I had some, but I used them to patch up holes in my snow boots. Instead, you'll compete against the best times set by other Banuk
Oh, yay,
hunters.
timed.
To take second place, even third place, puts you among names of legend.
What if I come in first?
We'll see.
I'm guessing you're not part of the Hunter's Lodge.
Every tribe claims that we were the first to have hunting grounds. And every tribe claims the Karja stole it from them.
So who was the first?
We were.
And the Karja stole it from you.
That's right.
Of course.
Which trial do you want to know more about, Huntress?
Control onslaught.
So you'll need to own a Banuk Stormslinger to take this trial. The Onslaught trial challenges a hunter to withstand the ebb and flow of combat. Machines will be released into the arenas in waves. Pace yourself. Strategize. Only then will you be able to defeat them all without being overwhelmed. This trial is the most dangerous ordeal in the Snow Chance. While not all chieftains pass it, only a chieftain may attempt it.
Okay. So we can't do that one because we don't have the weapon.
The Onslaught trial challenges a hunter to withstand the ebb and flow of combat. Machines will be released into the arenas in waves. Pace yourself. Strategize. Only then will you be able to defeat them all without being overwhelmed.
We'll give it a shot. Let's see.
Use the rope to get to the arena and we'll start. We'll need a moment to pull the machines from the pass into the arenas. Then make your descent.
Of course, we don't know what they are. Some of the other trials, of course, they weren't timed like this either. Well, they were, but it wasn't about setting the best time.
I get it.
Wonder if I can.
Shouldn't use my weapons up here. It'd be cheating.
Go. Fine.
Hunting me.
Blasted me. Go to the next area. Is the clock still running? It is running. Okay. shit. Now. Okay. That's overkill. That's overkill for a watcher. Oh, hi. I don't know what, I'm guessing the 5 minutes was probably for silver. Barely got the silver, I guess.
This will do nicely.
Odd. I think there was a, or is, I don't have it. There's a trophy for getting the top place in all of these trials. Let's go back through and collect all the mats that we knocked off of everything, assuming that they're still over here.
That was worth it.
Oh, watch your heart. Jeez, those are a dime a dozen. You talking about, Willis? Of course. Of course. That's why I try to remind myself not to recraft until after I'm finished scrounging.
First run on that trial, and you claimed second place.
Hey.
I haven't seen many pull that off.
I didn't even see what the first place time was.
I'm done with training right now.
Then training's done with
like
you.
4 minutes,
I
probably.
beat a champion's time. That should get the Werak
3:30.
talking. In fact, I'll bet my name's all over Song's Edge. Might be time to challenge Aratak.
Let's see if there's anything we can dump off while we're here. 125. That one's full. That off. Dupe. Almost broke 30 grand. All right, 1,500 meters. If I remember right, there's only like 4 or 5 quests, main quests in the DLC. There's quite a bit of side quests in there. It's not as much as the main game, but there's still plenty to do here. Underjaw, Scrapper, and Longleg.
Whatever happens, we can't let the Damon's work take our resolve from us. That's not who we are. Stay safe if you can.
And what's the first thing we do after dumping off a bunch of scrap at the merchant? We go open another box.
Like mushrooms in the dark.
My people have been telling tales of your accomplishments. Seems you have taken a special interest in our stretch of snow, Outlander.
Yes. And apparently this is the only way I'll get to see all of it.
Is this a challenge?
For the Werak.
You? This must be a joke.
It is not a joke, Aratak.
She said she'd be there.
Now I see. The Outlander's your pawn. And with you backing her claim, I have no choice but to accept. I expected better of you, sister.
It was you who forbid me from Thunder's drum, brother.
Wait, what?
Brother and sister? This is a little more complicated than I thought.
No, it's simple. You will meet me at the Frost Figures.
He's got a drone on
Put a
his
quick
head.
end to
Is
this
what he's got.
mockery.
It's all backwards, but he's got a drone on his head.
I suppose I owe you an explanation.
She has a Klingon bird of prey.
I suppose you do.
Yeah, she did. She played me.
So why didn't you tell me that you and Aratak are siblings?
I thought I wouldn't have to. I'm surprised Aratak brought it up in front of a stranger. He must be very angry. I'm not always the best judge of
people.
I prefer the company of spirits. They're simply my own. I didn't want you to think of our pilgrimage as some sort of family squabble. It's much more important than that.
It's bold, I'll give you that. Going after your own brother.
He gave me no choice. He thinks I'm a child to be shoved to the back of the hunt. He would forbid me from my destiny.
Destiny.
And yet, part of me did it knowing he would forgive me, eventually. He always does.
Family drama aside, what's this challenge meant to be anyway?
You and Aratak will hunt machines at the Frost figures. The victor will be the fastest. It won't be easy.
Nothing about this has been so far.
When you meet us at the starting point, I'll tell you more. It will be simpler to explain from the base of the hills.
You have to eat 100 hot dogs in 5 minutes. That's the challenge.
Aurea, it's not about who's related to who.
With buns.
I want to know what's inside Thunder's drum. The spirit, the daemon, and how it all connects to the machines. But if we're gonna go through with this, I need you to be straight with me.
I underestimated you. And Aratak. I won't make that mistake again.
See you at the Frost figures then. So, off to risk my life in order to take charge of a Banuk hunting band. Just what I always wanted. Frost figures, here I come.
Uh-oh, another side quest. Green exclamation mark. I cannot resist. Man, they better be working on number 2.
No time to waste worrying about the machines.
Oh, hey, it's what's his name? Bergrand.
What can I do for you, Bergrand?
Mourn my poor departed luck. I finally met some Banuk keen to trade with Outlanders. Then, they up and vanished. 3 Banuk hunters rolled in a few days ago. No provisions, junk equipment, no idea how to strip a machine for parts. Asked me to outfit them for a long trip. And you know me, Aloy. I'm sentimental. So I did it on credit.
And they haven't paid.
Well, they tried.
What did you expect
Just
to
look
happen?
what they did to this Thunderjaw heart. But that was ages ago. And I'm starting to worry about them.
Tell me, Bergrand, are you worried about their well-being or your purse strings?
A man can worry about 2 things.
Uh-huh. What kind of deal was this, really?
Just what I said. I was nothing but generous, Aloy. After they dropped this ruined heart at my feet, I even gave them another chance. Sent them to fetch a few other parts I need.
But you haven't seen them since.
Hide nor hair.
What do you mean they couldn't harvest parts?
Not uncommon with Banuk. That's Shaman's work, you see. The hunters take down the machines. The Shamans slice them up. No Shaman with these 3. Just 2 youngsters sniping at each other. And that big fella standing there smiling.
So if the Banuk don't usually hunt without a shaman, what's the story with these 3?
They weren't telling. But hammer to steel is not a happy story, whatever it is.
You said they asked you to outfit them for a trip. A trip to where?
Not sure. But I heard them chattering about the Sundom when they thought I wasn't listening.
So they're leaving Banuk territory.
Sensible behavior. Still, I get the sense this wasn't a sightseeing trip. They're running from something.
I'm not a debt collector, Bergrand. If I look for them, it'll be to make sure they're all right.
Of course, of course. Fires of the Forge, forgive me. I actually like these idiots. The molten steel of youth and all that. But
If you do manage to find them, you could remind them of the deal we made.
Yeah,
A
we obviously know where
Scorcher
his
claw, a loop of
priorities are.
sinew from a stalker, and a snap morphine. If they bring me those parts, their debt's paid. And then some. Just make sure they don't bust them up too badly.
I'll consider it.
Last I saw them, they were heading northeast. Good machine hunting up that way. If you decide they're worth the trouble, you might look for them there.
Let's go look for these idiots. Level 40! Ah, we haven't been over this way yet. Let's see, the closest campfire. Obviously there. So we'll fast travel to that one and make our way down. Oh, yay. Alright, let's see where we are. Straight ahead, essentially. Need to sneak.
Okay, the frost figure should be just up there.
Yeah, it looks like another control tower situation. Oh, hi. Hello. Oh, right up the poop chute. What's up, boys?
This is not my first hunt.
Oh my god, that sounded like Sulu. Yep. Another control tower. Whoa. Are they right up the poop chute? All right, so they're over by the campfire, which is good. All right, we've got some walkers. We'll go get the campfire first, obviously, and then we'll talk to them since they're right there. Oh man, that water's got to be really cold. Excuse me. Something we can climb. Oh, is this another statue? Gotta have all the damn statues before we find the
from long ago
museum. Will tourists return? Date March 1st, 2045. Contact Marnie Jeffords. Mammoth Hot Springs. I think one of those had a MH logo or something on it. Mammoth Hot Springs, Wyoming. Roosevelt Arch soars over the road to the north entrance of Yellowstone National Park. In the park's heyday, more than 100,000 visitors each month passed below this arch on their way to visit such celebrated landmarks as the Geyser or Geyser, Old Faithful, mighty Yellowstone River, and the vibrant Grand Prismatic Pools. Since President Ulysses S. Grant signed an act of dedication to create Yellowstone National Park in 1872, it has survived forest fires, world wars, and earthquakes to be enjoyed by nature lovers for more than 150 years, until environmental concerns drove the entire world into chaos. In 2031, the federal government withdrew funding from the park and transferred ownership to the state of Wyoming, after which the rate of visitation slowed to a trickle. Old Faithful's dependable eruptions went unobserved, and Mammoth Hot Springs Hotel, where guests once devoured bison meatballs, sat empty for years, blankly staring across an expanse of wilderness. The 30s saw several attempts to privatize the park. Many companies, including the powerful Faro Automated Solutions, made bids to purchase its land. After Faro's proposal was abruptly withdrawn in 2040, weakened federal protections on public parks were restored, coinciding with the easing of climate change through technological means. As the world claws back, so too will Yellowstone. As of next week, the park will be restored to the United States government, with Faro Automated Solutions returning to finance the handoff, as well as providing funding for as yet unspecified new facilities. Tourism is already up in advance of these proceedings, and soon Mammoth Hot Springs Hotel and the park's walkways will bustle with life again. We look forward to your visit. Data corrupted. Oh, it's there. Ladder. Go up. Yep. All the way to the top anyway.
Something tells me those are Bergren's missing hunters.
Yep. And they're just standing there.
I don't suppose you three know an Osram and Song's edge called Bergren, do you?
Boys, that con artist sent an errand girl to collect what's owed to him.
I'm nobody's errand girl. Bergren asked me to help harvest parts. Or would you rather keep trying to sell him broken junk?
Broken junk? This pack will be on the move soon. No time to argue. If she's offering to help, we should accept it.
Fine. We're about to take down these machines. If you're so eager to help, then lead the way.
Out here, we've got two of them this time.
Shooting my shield out again. Great.
Ah, shit. Take out the source on the back first. Ah, shit. So they don't get healed.
They're scaring for me.
Down. Yeah. I don't disagree with that. Oh, I didn't want to do that. And of course, the exposed part on that one is going to be on the other side. Can't hit that one from here too.
Okay.
By the blue light!
Oh, hi, it's one of these assholes. You guys can try and keep them busy. mess up my shield.
Get rid of that tower.
Oh, bye. Okay. So no healing for you guys. Might have been enough to take him down, but no.
All right, Outlander. You want to talk about our deal with Bergren? Let's talk.
Yeah. I'm not done yet. I gotta go pick up the scraps. Oh yeah, I mean, it's... what game doesn't do that, right? It's... That should be... Okay. Corruption. That, and pick up another red somewhere to fill that pouch back up. There we go. Close enough. You know, I've never played Left 4 Dead. I have too, but never played it more than 5 minutes. Okay, all full.
That's done. You three are pretty handy in a fight.
Thanks, I guess. Not that we needed your help. We are doing just fine without you.
That's not the way Bergren tells it. He says you tried to settle up with him using a shattered Thunderjaw heart.
What? That's an exaggeration. It was only broken in two.
Urkai, we don't have time for this.
Only.
Come on, boys, back to the hunt. We still need 2 more of Bergren's components.
What's the rush?
We want out of these lands as soon as possible. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, why are you
Why
leaving?
are you leaving the cut?
Well, we could go back to Banor. Let Undercut slit our throats.
By the blue light, Urkai. Why don't you just write our story in the snow for any passing hunter to read? We had a dispute with the chieftain of our old Werak. We thought someone else should have been in charge. He disagreed.
It seemed like a good time to move on, so we are traveling to the Sundom.
From here to the Sundom. It's a long trip.
Seems worth it. Sometimes survival is about knowing when to leave and where to go.
Yeah, and in this case, survival means us getting as far away as we can from Banor. We've seen enough red snow.
What about yellow snow? Talking about writing in the snow earlier.
Then. Look, all that matters is that we get there. And to do that, we need shards. So if you'll excuse us.
So this Thunderjaw heart you brought Bergren.
Let me ask you this, all right? Why would it matter that the heart was broken into 2 pieces? Can't you just stick it back together?
Of course you can't just stick it back together.
I just meant...
Oh, I bet that scam artist Arsarim could. He just wants to send us on another stupid errand.
Oh, he's not so bad. I like Bergrand.
Like him? Tulamak, he sent us out in the snow to nearly die under the feet of a thunderjaw, and—
Boys, shut up! Ugh! Every time someone brings up that stupid heart.
I've got the Scorcher Claw Bergrand was asking for. That only leaves the Stalker Sinew and the Snap Maw Fang.
You should hold on to it. You're coming along to the next hunt after all, aren't you?
I suppose somebody's got to keep you three out of trouble.
You guys
Fine.
can't do it on your own.
I guess you'll have to tag
They
along
need
then.
adult
But don't start
supervision.
thinking you're one of us. The bloody snowdrifts
From a
aren't
teenager.
accepting new hunters.
Bloody snowdrifts? That's what you want to call our Werak?
Yeah, it's not great to tie.
Oh, it's not like your names are any better. We're headed northwest, to the ruins near Hollow Hall. We'll be waiting.
$9.55. All right, let's hoof it. Hoof it. Get some more campfires along the way. Where you go 2,000 meters to go 1,000 meters. Take all the paths and routes. Go get him.
You're not gonna be the one to stop me.
Get him, boy. Oh, the roundhouse kick. Ha ha. Destroyed him. Oh, shit. Here. Say hello to my little friend. Just gonna stand there? Yeah. He used all his energy for the day. Fucking Bronco. Didn't quite go as well as I hoped it would. Oh, campfire.
Feels like if I blink, my eyes will freeze shut.
Oh, do we want to do this? Let's see, we've got 1 tower and 3 bellowbacks.
I'm wide open until I deal with that tower.
There's just not enough time to get 3 shots in. You can only do 2. Best one to use on them since they deal fire damage. arsenal. Yep, the old bombs. It is easy to go through a lot of those in a big fight. Alright, now where are we going? Okay. That music. Oh, bandit camp. Nice. Do that right now. Museum is around here some damn where. Like what's left of a tall neck.
Oh yeah,
Goodbye,
fighting
quiet
time.
approach.
Slugger. Sluggy, maybe? Be a better term. Aha. I think this is the museum up here. Holding up. Yeah, I think this is it. What's left of it, anyway. Well, this might be the hotel, actually. Man, another control point. Can you rock? Oh, let's... Oh, we do get to do this. Okay, cool. What's up, kids?
There's the herd. Everyone ready?
Are you joking? We were born ready. Let's go get them, flaming skulls.
Nope, that's awful.
It is a pretty bad name. Good effort though, Werak.
Forget it. Let's just go kill something.
I can get out of this.
Get the gun off the back. Bam. Stalker. beastie.
What's next?
You got it.
Just trust in my spear! Should only take a couple... Just a little closer.
Good. Progress. I don't know about you three, but I feel better. Aloy, did you get that component?
Not yet. Get everything else first. Oh, it's a car. What's left of one? Would even that much be
Another
left
hunt
after
down.
1,000
We're
years?
getting really close, huh?
Chill almost feels like sunburn.
Nothing better than a good hunt.
Okay. Look in here. This may not be. No, this isn't it. Not what I thought it was.
Forget about traveling light. That's another part down. One more and you'll have what you need to pay off Bergrand.
Starting to feel real, you know. I'm starting to believe we're really gonna get out of here. Honestly, I wasn't sure we'd survive a week without Nakoni. But here we are.
Who's Nakoni?
Nakoni was... she was a friend of ours. She challenged the chieftain for control of the Werak.
She didn't make it.
No. If you're gonna tell this story, tell it true. She was murdered.
What happened? How did you lose Nakoni?
She challenged the chieftain to a hunting competition. Onikut, damn him. He wasn't nearly the hunter Nakoni was. But who comes back to the camp after the trial? Onikut, grinning like a snap maw, crowing, "Oh, where's little Nakoni?"
We tracked Nakoni through the woods. Found her not far from the trailhead.
With her damn neck snapped.
I don't want to remember her like that. Sometimes that memory, it's all I can think of.
I'm sorry to Ty. It sounds like she meant a lot to you. To all of you. Is this why you left Ben-Or? Because of this business with Nakoni and your chieftain?
Onakut knew Nakoni was our mentor, our friend. We couldn't stay.
That final night, we snuck back to camp, packed what we could, and left.
Like cowards.
What are we to Ty? We are Banuk, aren't we? Survive and prevail. That's what we do.
It's not what she did.
Nakoni challenged the chieftain. Why?
Onikut wrapped himself in power and authority the way some people wrap themselves in furs. If you were willing to fawn over him and sing false songs to him, you might get a spot on the best hunts. The Werak split into two. Those willing to lick the bottoms of Onikut's feet, and the rest of us, waiting for things to get better.
Until Nakoni.
She was the best and bravest of us. She was the one who took a stand.
I'm sorry for what you've been through.
It's nice to be heard. Thank you, Aloy.
Look, it doesn't matter, okay? What happened in Banor is buried in Banor.
What happened in Banor
What
stays
matters
in
now is
Banor.
what happens in the Sundom. That's where the burning turkeys are gonna make a name for ourselves, right?
Oh, the burning turkeys? Seriously?
It rolls off the tongue.
Sort of like vomit?
So, where to next?
There's a lake just west of here. Seems like a good place to find a snapmaw fang. We'll meet you there.
If you beat us there, just wait by the campfire. We'll be along.
Whoa. I think it's burned. Yeah. Burn, baby, burn. All right. Isn't his burn also? I thought his was burn. Oh, here it is. Here it is. This has got to be it.
Ursus Americanus, the magnificent American black bear. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Beautiful. How fierce you must have been. That fur. You never even felt the cold, did you? If he hadn't preserved you, would anyone even know you'd disappeared?
I hate to interrupt.
Oh, Yes. Hello,
Hello.
An
Hi.
outlander at the Shrine of Forgotten Beasts.
Does he? Okay.
Welcome. I'm Enjuk.
Aloy. The Shrine of what?
When the old world still breathed, a great man built a tiny totem to this beast and stored the visage inside. When the totem is placed on the pedestal, the animal is painted onto the empty air, and the beast lives again. Well, almost.
There are 7 pedestals. Where are the other 6 figurines?
I found this
Think
one
we
in the
have
wilds. Remembered the indentations in the pedestals here, and saw how they matched the base of the totem. But as you say, it's one of 7, isn't it? The great Montana Recreations must have made more, but time has scattered them.
You said a great man made these figurines?
Indeed. He was, I believe, a student of the natural world. Like me, but surpassing my abilities 1,000 times over. The great Montana Recreations. Perhaps the finest natural scholar
He
the
thinks
old
it's
world
a
ever produced.
person.
His voice claims responsibility for the totems, the vessels for the knowledge he accumulated.
I mean, he doesn't
share
know,
his
right?
desire to understand the beasts, to catalog their behaviors and preserve their images. I like to flatter myself that I'm an apprentice of sorts, carrying on his work. Someday, perhaps, if I am persistent, I can earn his name. Enjuk Recreations.
So these totems, the images they show are of animals that no longer exist. They're gone, like the old ones.
So it seems. To think such magnificent creatures are lost to us, that we never even knew they were here. We rely as much on beasts as we do on machines. For food, for warmth, but do we study them with the same fervor? Yeah, I do. For example, I have this theory about foxes. Why do foxes have red fur? Think about what they eat.
Meat?
Raw meat. Bloody meat. See? Natural causation. Logical connections. It only makes sense.
You've thought a lot more about foxes than I have. I've got a few more figurines for you, Enjuk.
A few more. All right, so we've got, let's see, 4 or 5. Yeah, we found 3. Like I said, we've got those. We got which one? Oh, one of them was a bear.
Cut may have forgotten you little ones, but I will not. And now that you've returned to your pedestals, I can show others.
I should get going.
Of course, of course.
I've
taken up so much of your time already. But I don't suppose you could keep an eye out for more figurines?
If I run across any, I'll bring them your way.
Ursus Arctos, the menacing grizzly bear. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Those claws look like they could rip someone in half.
Perhaps in its youth, but you heard Montana Recreations. He said it's grizzled, old. Its hunting days are behind it.
Oh, God. If you only knew.
Odocoileus virginianus, the majestic mule deer. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Not built like a predator, but perhaps it needed those horns to take down its prey in the absence of sharp fangs.
Canis lupus, the enigmatic gray wolf. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Could it be that these wolves and our foxes are the same somehow? Perhaps after hundreds of winters... No, that's ridiculous.
I thought those were kind of neat, so too bad they weren't a little bit longer. Our final 2 weeks. To all staff from Marnie Jeffers, addressing the rumors. Some of you have overheard portions of the, let's call them, spirited conversations I've been having with the charming Mr. Blevins in my office over the past week. So let's address the honkin' big elephant we are crammed into this room with. The park has been acquired by something called Firebreak, and they're restricting access to authorized personnel. Wish I had more details to share, but those are literally the only ones I've been given. Upshot, this isn't the national park anymore. No visitors means no visitor center. We've got 2 weeks. Oh, excuse me, I know this is not easy. If you're like me, this place represents something bigger and more important than a paycheck. Believe me, I am right there with you. When I say that this park is the most beautiful place in America, it's not PR and it's not hype. Breaks my heart to think that nobody will be around to applaud Old Faithful or stare into the beauty pool. This is where we find ourselves. I realize there's a temptation to check out and give up. I really need your help over the next 2 weeks. Tours will continue through Friday, so I'm going to need guides. And even though regular ops at the gift shop are suspended, we've got a ton of surplus merch to box up and ship back to manufacturers, including about a bazillion unsold Monrec holo figurines. Yes, Monrec wants everything but the display figs back. No, I can't imagine why either. Please, you guys, just give me 2 more weeks of your time. I can't shut this place down alone. Best, Arnie.
Visitor center's a bust. I'm recording the strategic and operational value at roughly 0 point squat. No reason we shouldn't pack the staff onto a vert and send them back to Nowheresville as soon as the gates are locked. Enjoy basic income, ding-dongs.
Guy's a peach. Alright, where's the next one? It's not that far one. Flip it over. Those.
All the winters coming at once.
This one here. Audio. Easier on me.
Inspection. This place, as my father used to say, is a 6th alarm dumpster fire. A catastrophic breach waiting to happen. And this Malinowski guy, he's the source of the problem. I guarantee it. Too wrapped up in this pet project of his. I mean, who the hell cares if a bunch of stagnant pools of water are rainbow colored or not?
Proposal approved. From Sylvester Malinowski, personal log number 41, data corrupted. Approved my chromatic preservation proposal. Blevins is furious, of course, but any expenditure that doesn't directly benefit his security team makes him furious, so it's hard to work up the energy to care. In any case, I think we're a go. Now, if I'm right, with some relatively minor tweaks to the bacterial and pH contents of the springs, should be able to cool them down without losing any of the coloration that makes them so special. The water at the centers of the pools should remain entirely sterile, and the cyanobacteria at the edges ought to have the exact same photosynthetic reaction. This is a real win. I mean, I have to believe that. Oh, wait a minute. I mean, there will come a day when this park is open to people again. I have to believe that. And when it is, those people will want to see the prismatic springs. You know, it occurs to me, when all this is said and done, you'll be able to swim right through these springs. It'll be like taking a warm bath. The badger.
No sign of them yet. Guess I'll just sit and wait. I was starting to worry about you three. Everything all right?
We took our time. After our last conversation, we had a lot to think about.
I can imagine. Just one more hunt, then your debt is paid and you three can make your way south. Ready?
Huntress, the Sunshine Snowshoes await your signal.
Even she's laughing.
I'm almost impressed, Dulamok. Didn't think you could come up with a name worse than burning turkeys.
Well, I liked it. Let's hunt.
There we go. Our snap maw. Alright, is that the only one? Can't tell if there's one on the other side or not. I'll try and take that out first, just like the others. R2, okay.
My shield's down. Gotta get rid of the tower.
Oh, got it with 3. Woohoo! Nice. Let's see if we can go get the other one too. There's the... L.
I don't know how it works, but I know how to stop it.
Alright, let's go join the fray, I guess. Hey, where's Kahuna when you were talking? When he was talking earlier? Got the AI. Of course, that's probably the one that's got the part on it we need.
Kill machines. That's what we... Best hunters in the cut.
Pretty much got everything. Along the way, all the components. Blaze. Too bad these things don't have any. Metal shards, at least, would be nice. Pretty ironic she finds chill water in the middle of the lake. Another one. Oh, there's over 3. Thread the needle. Probably don't even need to shoot it. I could just run over there. It's like no opposition.
I'm taking this machine down.
Yeah, do that.
Watch it, watch it, watch it.
Alright, you guys can get the kill.
Oh, missed.
Take him down. Salmon! Oh, jeez, come on, guys. You can't take that much down?
I've got this one.
Come here, Aloy. Let's have a proper goodbye, huh?
Salmon skin.
There. That's the last of Bergren's parts. Looks like you 3 are out of debt.
For now. Until Urkai breaks something else.
It was one time!
You make a nice shaman, Aloy. Thanks for lending a hand. Maybe we'll meet you in the Sundom sometime.
These might... I wonder if these might be... We'll see these guys at the end of the game when we do the rest of the story.
What's the next step?
We hunt like Nakoni wanted to hunt.
Nakoni had big dreams. A Werak in which everyone pulls their weight and takes care of each other. No shamans, no chieftains, no need to pry the power out of anybody's hands.
Sounds like a lot of work.
But worth it, I think. And a fitting tribute to Nakoni. We can become the Werak she always wished for.
You won't have me to strip your kills now. Are you 3 gonna be alright?
Doesn't look that hard, really. We'll be fine.
Great. He watches 3 successful harvests and he's suddenly a shaman.
When you get to Song's Edge, talk to Bergrand. If he can't teach you himself, he'll know someone who can.
Sure. And I bet he charges us for the introduction.
Thank you, Aloy. I'm sure we'll figure it out.
I guess this is goodbye. How does it feel, putting Banuk lands behind you?
The only thing I would have missed is already gone.
Let all those rotten Banor suck-ups freeze to death.
It's a little much, Urkai, don't you think? That's strange. What is it to be Banuk after Banur forsakes you? How do we decide who we are? How about you, Aloy? Who do you think we are? What will you remember of us?
You lost someone you care about. That leaves a wound. The sort of wound a lot of people don't recover from.
Yeah. I've got nothing but scars to show for it.
That's the point. Only survivor's scar. After everything you've been through, you keep going.
We're the Scars of the North.
Scars of the North. Sounds pretty tough, doesn't it?
Thank you, Aloy. It's a good name. One we'll honor.
Alright. We get all the scraps. Yeah, we'll talk to Bergrand. And then probably clean up the inventory a little bit. And then that'll be it for the day. We're about there time-wise. Stay frosty! I could have done the we did it again, but I really don't want to wear that one out. It would be easy to do that. Okay, let's see. We full? No, we're not. Didn't use any traps. Okay. All right, so now we got a decent number of campfires. Excuse me. For the rest of what we need to do. All right, let's go to Song's Edge. Talk to Bergrand. And get everything all cleaned up. Da-da-da-da. Where is he? Oh, shiny.
Closer to Banuk lands. They should exercise some caution.
Bergrand, how'd your investment pay out?
Quite handsomely, thanks very much. You know those three crazy Banuk are calling themselves the Scars of the North now? Well, now that I have those parts, I can pay off a debt of my own.
So they've gone south then?
Aye, that they have. I've got a friend in the Sundom by the name of O'Toole. He owes me a favor. Old O'Toole is a machine scavenger, a pretty competent one. So I sent them to learn from the best.
Or at least from the pretty competent.
Well, we work with the resources we have. Speaking of which, here, a token of my gratitude.
Ah, there you are.
3 blue gleam. All right.
I heard of a
Anything in
shaman
here that we
once
didn't try to
who
get
drank
earlier.
machine
Yeah,
oil.
health potion.
I think the conclave banished
The
him.
merchant. Talk to the hand. Grappler hard. Those. Dupes there. Some dupes there. got some watcher parts in here. Watcher lens. Some of the smaller ones. We probably don't even need to keep any of these. It's not like we don't know where to go to get them. Definitely don't want to sell that. Deathbringer heart. Alright, odds. I only have the one. This one right here. Forced outfit, Eve. Okay. There's the campfire.
A good.
All right, that is going to be it for the day. I think what we'll start off with tomorrow. We may do that quest for I forget her name. She was waterlogged, I think was the name of the quest. Let's see where. Here it is. She was something about her. I'll save it to make sure that I would hope that it would still be active. When we did it. Okay. Alright, we'll go ahead and pause it there. Okay, yeah, that is it for the day. Thank you guys very much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Misbehave as always. Big Kahuna. Baldahar, thank you, Baldahar, for the resub. 5 months. One more month and you get the 6-month cube. You get that 6 on it. Tomorrow will be the same as tonight. 6 to 10, 4 hours. Yeah, like I said, we'll start off, we'll do the waterlogged, then we'll do some more story. I'll keep it a little balanced. Hopefully that's not confusing for anybody. Jumping around a little bit like that. So we'll see you guys then. All right, let's see. Who do we have on right now? Looks like Lagging Out is doing more Jackbox. That's their, I guess that's their normal Friday thing now. Community night with them. We have, who else? Oh, no, it looks like Lagging Out's done. We have size 16s. We can do size 16s or we can do Anchor. We did Anchor earlier in the week, I believe. Maybe Tuesday, I think. Well, let's throw a raid over to size 16. He's playing XCOM 2, War of the Chosen. I think, if I remember seeing some of his updates, he was doing, I don't know if they were mods or something, but he was doing Mass Effect skins on his characters, as I recall. Something to that effect. I don't know if that's what he's doing now or not, but yeah, we'll get that going. We'll get one going for him. So anyway, yeah, if you're going to join us, hopefully you will. The first command is for the non-subs. The second one is for the subs. Copy that out and paste that into his chat. He's a good streamer. Normally he does, what does he call it? Is it Iron Man? Normally he does Mass Effect, a playthrough of user-created characters through the Mass Effect trilogy, starting from the beginning. But I think he's taking a break from that. He hasn't done that in a while, actually. So anyway, here is size 16s. I will see you guys tomorrow night. Enjoy the rest of your Friday and your Saturday, and I will see you tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern. Have a good one.